Good morning, bright eyes. How you doing? I'll get back to me, but we're 2.2 miles in from the road near Kennedy Meadows. And so by the PCT data book 2020, this would be the 700-mile mark to the Mexican border. But as I explained about 300 miles back at the 1,000-mile sign, it's off by the far out by 1.1. So instead of Kennedy Meadows being at 702.2, it's now 703.3. We still don't know where we're going to reconcile the difference between these two, but at some point we will. So a little celebration to start the day. I had a great zero. It was really well needed, well deserved, but it allowed my back to really complain a lot compared to the previous days. I guess when you're just hiking along, you just grin and bear it, but when you lie down for a while and it starts to seize up, then that's a problem. And so I'm hitting an naproxen/Aleve hard. I have that really for my foot, but it's going to be now for my back as I grind out these 4 days to Walker Pass and then take a even longer break in Ridgecrest. Man, my body needs it, but it is so great. You do not see a bear canister on my back anymore. Yes! All right. Well, about this day, though, had a great time at both places, both the Kennedy Meadows General Store, even the movie. Well, I wasn't really watching it, but got to hear the line, having a friend for dinner. I love that line. Yeah, so that was good. The food was good. They had breakfast there, and they did mail my bear canister for me. Given it's a BV 500 with nothing in it, to my zone in the state of Washington is $16 roughly. So that's taken care of. Got the mail drop, but then I definitely wanted to go to Triple Crown Outfitters and Grumpy's, and I figured Friday, good day for a zero. So I did. I went down there, but instead of camping in the free campground, turns out their airliner, their mobile home, vacation home was available. It's not set up for water use or things like that. You still have to use the outhouses or bathrooms nearby, but it was nice to sleep in a soft bed, close the door, not to set the tent. Got a little cold at night, but it was a great stay at Grumpy's, so we definitely recommend Grumpy's to you. And of course, Triple Crown Outfitters and what Jackie McDowell has been doing for the Thru-Hiker community here is immense. So immense, if you look at the National Geographic maps, it's listed there. See, Triple Crown Outfitters. So it's been around a long time. Jackie/Yogi is great. Had a great conversation with her. And very pleased also to get the handkerchief that I've been wanting. Anyways, it was a great stay. Today is a weird day. Very weird day, because it's almost like a Nero if I do it conservatively, meaning if I pick up water. And really it's the water placements over these next few miles that until Walker Pass really that really dictate where you're going to stay. If you're going to wet camp, your dry camp also it does. Now see, here's some water, but not water I would use. We are coming up to about the 4-mile mark, the last access point to the Kern River South Fork, and that's where I have to make some major decisions about what I'm doing for the rest of the day, and that of course may influence what happens tomorrow, but I'll explain later. I guess I'll explain right now. I get water there, and then there's another mile. There's a great camp, dry camp. There's also Cantor Creek, but Cantor Creek is an unknown quantity. It has been running late in the seasons lately, but the last report on far out was in July, over a month ago. And it wasn't a very good one, but then again, I don't think they looked in the right place for the water. If there was water there, I'd love to go there and then dry camp 1.5 miles after. It's supposed to be a really good camp there. So a lot up in the air, but what I'm going to do, I basically have to stock up though for a dry camp either way at the Kern River South Fork. So, long update. Thank you for your time. We'll come back to you, all right? Happy trails. Bright Eyes. We interrupt this broadcast for a strategy update. I just feel in my heart that Cantor Creek has water. And I'd like you to believe that with me as well, because we're going to go on faith here together, all right? So please pray that there's water at Cantor Creek. Now, if there's not, I've just tanked up here and add an extra 1.5 liters to be at 4. If I go to Cantor Creek, which is 4 miles, my goal really is 1.5 miles after that. There's supposed to be really nice campsites, and I dry camp there using the water from Cantor Creek. Now I might have to use the water from here, and it would be a long haul, and that would obviously, but I'm going to carry the water anyways. But it'd be nice to just camel up again there at Cantor Creek before hitting the dry camp, because otherwise, yeah, it's going to be pretty dry tomorrow, and I got to go over that bridge early in the morning. That's the plan anyways. So as you saw earlier, we passed a 700-mile marker made out of stone at what is currently within far out the 700 miles, 1.1 miles. So we're off by 1.1. You may ask, well, why are you doing that, dispatch? And the reason is simple, because I want to use a standard, a printed standard that's not changing year after year after year, which far out does. Now that's fine that far out's more accurate in that respect. But for me to report where I am in my progress, now I adjust the mileage if I find out that yes, this is the place where that 1.1 mile difference comes from. I will do that, but I can't do it yet. I don't know where it is. Oh, that's another little interesting side note. Also, that there are people on this trail. There's footsteps, maybe not as many as before, but people do hike this section. And I saw both southbound and northbound boot prints. So I'm not sure if I probably will see someone. I'm not sure if I'll see him before I get to Cantor Creek to get the scoop and lowdown on that. But anyways, so it's interesting in of itself. Let's just see and hope and pray. Please believe with me that there's water at Cantor Creek, okay? All right, I'll find out some way or another. See you on the other side. Lodging acquired for the evening on what is a spur ridge with a few trees. According to the guidebook, this is like the only trees in the area for miles. So, but room for one tent site, and this is it, 1.5 miles up from the water. Oh, just so you know, there was water at not Cantor Creek, Mantor Creek. Got that wrong. But yeah, I was able to camel up there. And then get going. And as I'm going up, I'm like thinking, oh, I haven't seen a single person today. Maybe this will keep up. And just as I was thinking that, someone's walking down the trail. Now, on the plus side, though, this guy, he said he'd been coming from Tehachapi straight 9 days, which is roughly my pace, except I'm going to get off for a couple of days in Ridgecrest. But he said he saw absolutely no one since he left Tehachapi. I was the first person he's actually seen in 9 days. So that's a good sign as far as solitude, because even though I'm not really liking the scenery so much, I'm actually happy to be hiking a trail where there's no other hikers. I get the solitude. I know, anti-social hiker that I am. So, but we made it here. We're fine. Should be good tomorrow. I've cut out some of the climb for tomorrow morning by doing this, so that's great too. Back to the topic of being off by 1.1 miles. So, yeah, it looks like now people really do regularly mark where the 100-mile marks are, and so knowing that is going to let me to not bother creating my own. Oh, it looks like I have to do some more reinforcement of the tent here, but anyways. But when we find out where that 1.1 miles is missing or from, I'm going to update you when it happens. Who knows? I got under 700 miles to figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Sorry for the lack of vid today. It was really disoriented today. I didn't know where I was going or what I was doing for a while. And now I'm finally motivated, and I've got 10 miles in today. So I feel good about that, and it allows me to do better tomorrow, okay? So stick with me. Happy trails.